Is your favorite NBA team finals contenders or lottery pick contenders? It's time to find out in today's tier list. We are doing way too early power rankings. Make sure to like the video if you enjoy, and a quick note to remember, this is recorded as of Thursday, June 26th, after round 2 of the NBA draft, so any trades that have happened since then to this video being posted, I do not know about, so this ranking could change. That's why it's called way too early power rankings. Like the video if you enjoy, and comment down below what tier list you want to see next. Let's hop right into the video. Starting off, we've got the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, they just acquired Kristaps Porzingis. I'm going to miss Kristaps Porzingis. I'm going to miss him. Whoo, when he plays with Trae Young, ooh! They're a playoff team next year, especially considering the next team we're about to talk about, my Celtics. We're talking about my Boston Celtics without Jason Tatum, without Drew Holiday now, and without Kristaps Porzingis. And you're telling me we might trade Derek White and Jaylen Brown? And we didn't draft a center? Not in the first round. I don't remember who we picked in the second round. But this team, they need to tank. Put the Celtics in tanking. Give me a lottery pick next year. The way that they helped out Dallas in that lottery and San Antonio and Philadelphia, you don't think they'll give Boston a top 3 pick, a top 5 pick again? I think they will. They want Boston to be good. They're going to do it. So Boston, just tank while you don't have Tatum. Let Brown get his stats, get an all-star, blah, blah, blah. Get some all-pro. Show what Jaylen Brown can do. And if he doesn't perform, trade him. But in the process, don't win games. Don't win games, Celtics. Let's tank. Let's get some good picks. We're not going to the finals next year without Jason Tatum. Anthony Simons and Jaylen Brown, good luck. And Derek White, unless we get some crazy stuff, which we can't afford still, Celtics should be in tank mode. Next up, we've got the Brooklyn Nets. They just drafted basically 5 point guards in the first round, if you include Dylan Wolf, who is a center but plays like a point guard. They haven't, it's way too early playoff rankings. And you know what? The Brooklyn Nets, they have a lot of talent, but they're going to probably lose Cam Thomas, D'Angelo Russell. They might just trade a bunch of players. I don't think that they're quite, but I like their coach and Fernandez. I think they have some pieces to maybe be a play-in team based on next season, but we're going to put them in tanking still, at least for next year. I think that they can be better after next year. We'll give them one more year to try to win the lottery and then go from there. Next, we got the Charlotte Hornets, who in my opinion are becoming a little underrated. I love their draft that they had. They drafted 4 studs. You're getting Brandon Miller back. You got LaMelo Ball. I feel like I'm missing something that's on the team, but regardless, I think the Hornets could be a play-in team next year after that draft. I think they filled a lot of holes that they needed, and I have more faith in them than Brooklyn, if fully healthy. But Brooklyn kind of won a sneaky amount of games. I almost want to put them into play-in, but I won't. The Chicago Bulls, yeah, you're in purgatory forever, Chicago. I know that you'd be winning games, but they want to trade Kobe White and or Josh Giddey? No. Yeah, you're going in the Utah Jazz tier, buddy. Sorry, Chicago Bulls. Okay, now we've got the Cleveland Cavaliers up next. I think that the Cavaliers, based on who's in the East, I think we have to put them in finals contenders. I know they have still not gotten it done in the playoffs, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. They're easily a top 2 team in the East still, and I'm not going to have only one team as a final contender. Come on. From each conference, that's ridiculous. The Cavs are still finals contenders. The roster is... You know what? No. Finals bubble. They might lose Sam Merrill and Ty Jerome, key contributors to at least their regular season and a bit of their playoff run. Maybe not as much against the Pacers, but they're still important pieces that they might lose. Next, we got the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks, as of Thursday, June 26th, are my finals favorites next year. Finals favorites. Put them at the finals contenders. I think that they will win the championship next year, and if they don't, they're going to win it the next year. It is what it is. I don't care if Kyrie's healthy or not. This team is stacked. They're loaded. They have 5 amazing bigs. They got Klay Thompson. They got Caleb Martin. This team is excellent. And they still have money to spend. Give them Dennis Schroeder, D'Angelo Russell. Give them someone. They're going to perform just fine next year. Then we've got the Denver Nuggets. You know what? No bias. Finals contenders. They don't have to make any moves, and they still would be finals contenders. They were finals contenders last year. They were finals contenders the year before. They just didn't make it. And this year, they are still finals contenders. It is what it is. MPJ, Murray, Jokic, good enough to be finals contenders in my opinion. Then we've got the Detroit Pistons. This is a playoff team for sure. They had an excellent year last year. I think they secured, what was it, the 6th seed, and they were great. They competed against the Knicks, and I expect more from them next year, so they should be a playoff team. Then we've got the Golden State Warriors with Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, no more Kuminga. Steph Curry a year older, Jimmy Butler a year older. I think that they're going to be fighting right again in the play-in. They're obviously better than the Hornets. This is disgusting. This right here is disgusting. I can't believe I've done this, but I think they're a play-in team. I don't think that they're going to just outright make the playoffs. Then we've got the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets, finals contenders, baby. We got 3 teams from the West as finals contenders. They got Kevin Durant. They got Fred VanVleet. They got Thompson. Jabari Smith. Sengun! I didn't even mention Sengun! The Rockets are stacked! They're stacked. Finals contenders. Moving on. Indiana Pacers. Put them in the tanking tier with Boston. Put them in there. No star. Tank. Try to get a good pick. Get another superstar for the Pacers. Pacers and Celtics could be right on back in 2 years once their stars come back from their Achilles tears. Next, we got the Los Angeles Clippers. This should be a playoff team, but I'm putting them in the play-in! There can only be so many teams for sure to make the playoffs, and I don't think the Clippers will be one of them next season. Now we've got the Los Angeles Lakers. This is a team that will for sure make the playoffs. They've got Luka Doncic. They've got LeBron, Austin Reeves, Rui, Vanderbilt, and they're looking to make moves, and I think that they definitely will, and the team will improve. This is so ugly because the Eastern teams are so much worse than the West teams. Like, having the Hawks and the Pistons in here with the Lakers is just gross. The Memphis Grizzlies, I think that they are always very good in the regular season, and they are going to continue to be. Zach Edey might miss some time, but the Grizzlies, I think, will be a playoff team. Do I think they're better than the Clippers or Warriors? No, but do I think youth wins in the regular season? Yes. So as of right now, the Grizzlies are over them. Then we've got the Miami Heat. I'm sorry, Miami. You're going in the Utah Jazz tier. You are in purgatory since Jimmy Butler has left. I'm sorry, Miami Heat. You guys, I just don't believe in y'all. I think I believe in the Hornets more. I believe in the Nets more. I believe in Boston without Tatum more. I believe in the Pacers without Hallie more. I believe in a lot more teams that we haven't gotten to more than the Miami Heat. Put them in the Utah Jazz tier. Next, we've got the Milwaukee Bucks. Where do I think the Bucks end up? I think they're right there in the finals bubble. What am I doing? I didn't even see that. Lakers are a finals bubble team. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Lakers deserve to be in the finals bubble. I think the Bucks do as well. This is a huge opportunity for Giannis. I don't think Dame's going to be back next season, but I think the Bucks will do whatever they can to improve the roster. But even as of right now, the roster, Giannis for me will always be a player that can lead them to the finals. Next, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves. Any team with Julius Randle is not winning the finals. Put that on me right now. They'll make the playoffs, but I don't think that they're finals contenders, respectively. Back-to-back Western Conference Finals appearances and nothing to show for it. They get gassed out, and nothing's changing. You can't have Rudy Gobert as one of your star players because he can't play offense, and that doesn't seem to be changing. So to me, they're just a playoff team. Next, we've got the New Orleans Pelicans. I think this is a play-in team. Zion, Jordan Poole, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, Jeremiah Fears, Derek Queen. That team is amazing. They're very young. I'm expecting a lot from them for a play-in berth, but I think they can do it. Then we've got the New York Knicks. This is a... Do I think any Eastern Conference team is a finals contender? Do I really think that? It would be the Knicks if there is one. So we'll put the Knicks in finals contenders. We'll allow it. They have the best team in the East if they're fully healthy. So I think it's fair to say. They might be the only team I put in there, though. Then we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder. They might deserve their own tier. Obviously, they're finals contenders. They're one of the youngest teams, if not the youngest team in the NBA, and they just won a championship. They're going to be contenders for the next 10 years. Deal with it. Then we've got the Orlando Magic, who acquired Desmond Bane. Why is everybody overreacting and saying that they're finals contenders? They're not. They are a playoff team for sure, but they are not finals contenders. I'm sorry. Y'all are going to have to live with that. Then we've got the Philadelphia 76ers. As much as I want to put them in Utah Jazz, they have a loaded roster. I'm putting them at least in the play-in. I'm moving the Hawks down to... No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Sixers are a play-in to playoff team. If I put them in playoffs, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams. Room for one more, aka the Hornets or some play-in team. Yeah, we'll put the Sixers into playoff tier. I think that they should be a lock. This should be the 6 teams in... Oh, that's 7. That's 7. Who do I want to bump down? Atlanta has to go down. I'm sorry. Okay, so these are the 6 teams I think will make it to the playoffs next season. Knicks, Cavs, Bucks, Pistons, Magic, Sixers. I think the Hawks are pretty close and the Hornets are close, but job's not finished. We're still going. Sorry, I had to fix that in my brain. Then we've got the Phoenix Suns. Tank mode. Get Devin Booker, another superstar. I'm not going to put them in the Utah Jazz tier, though. Ooh, the Portland Trail Blazers. I don't think they're bad. I'm not putting them in tanking tier. I think that they're sneaky. If I need a sneaky tier, hang on. Add row below. Yeah, and we're going to call it sneaky. Sneaky good. Sneaky good means, you might not be a playoff team, but you are going to be tough to beat. So, we're going to move some teams here. Blazers, Hornets, and Pelicans all deserve to be in the sneaky good tier. I think that that's fair. Okay, we fixed the tier list. I could restart the video, but am I going to do that? No. They're sneaky good. Blazers, Hornets, and Pelicans. Next, we've got the Sacramento Kings. Put them in the Utah Jazz tier. Actually, we're renaming the tier to the Sacramento Kings. I spelled Sacramento terribly, but there we go. The Sacramento Kings tier. What are they doing? Why did they become the Chicago Bulls? Why would you do that? That made no sense. The Kings front office does not know what they're doing. It's very apparent. They don't care about winning. It is what it is. My throat tickles. Okay. The San Antonio Spurs. I don't care what y'all have to say. This is a finals bubble team. They're right there. Fox, Wemby, Castle, I don't care how young they are. We just saw the Thunder do it. Give me the Spurs. I think they're right there on the bubble, and I think they're better than all the teams I have in the playoff tier. Next, we've got the Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors, I think that they're going to be sneaky good. Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, Grady Dick. They got a lot of players that could be good contributors. Put them all together, it could be a good team. And I like their pick with the 9th overall, even though I don't remember who it is. I might have just paused there. That was weird. But next up, we got the Utah Jazz. And yes, I'm putting them in the Sacramento Kings tier because it was formerly known as the Utah Jazz tier. They're terrible. What more do I have to say? And last but not least, the Washington Wizards. My brain is fried right now, off the rails. Not actually fried like as in anything bad. I'm just tired and I've been talking a lot. But the Washington Wizards, I think, will be sneaky good. Chris Middleton, CJ McCollum, that's about it. Alex Sarr, Bub Carrington. They have a lot of sneaky good players. Don't be surprised if they make the play-in. So would this be my top? Warriors, Clippers, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means either the Warriors or Clippers don't make it, in my opinion, and it'd probably be the Clippers. But this is my way too early, playoff prediction. Maybe I'll say power rankings, but I don't think Boston and the Pacers are that bad. I'm just saying they should tank. But this is the playoffs right now that I'm seeing right now in my mind. Let me know what you agree with, disagree with in the comments down below. Of course, way too early predictions. This can change at any moment after any trade, but I thought it would be fun to come on here and do this immediately after the finals. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and until next time, y'all, peace out.